Recording live from the Hickory Hut studio on the campus of Defiance College, this is The Session with Billy and Ryan.
Today is Thursday, February 9th. We are back in the Hickory Hut studios.
Back.
With my co-hosts, Ryan and Brock.
The good-looking one.
And Marissa Guyton.
The ugly one.
What? Well,
Just kidding. Psych, that's a joke.
Now I feel bad for calling myself good-looking.
We do not have Jake here today, which is very unfortunate, but he's doing some big kid stuff down in Columbus.
He is.
So
He's almost an adult now.
I know, adult.
Ew.
Well, you know, winter is finally here again, and then it's going to go away, I think, tomorrow.
And then we're gonna have 16 sunny, and it's like, oh, spring break, and then it's like,
have
nope.
you guys been sick from this weather?
A little bit. Not
No.
like some people, but
Really?
I wish there was snow.
me
Okay.
too.
What's that got to do with being sick?
Well, I mean, usually when
have
it's
you guys
cold
been
out.
sick? I don't know, but I wish there was snow.
I mean, usually when it's cold outside, that's when people tend to get sick. And usually when it's cold outside, there's snow, but there's no snow because it's been like 50s and 60s and then 30s and then.
You have been whining about the no snow for quite some time.
Yeah. I'm itching to go snowboarding. Come on, Mother Nature, help me out.
Well, go up north. Eh?
That considers me to drive.
Go up
all
into
day.
Packerland. You should be fine up there.
Hey, go Pack, go.
All right, let's get to the news. The 2017 homecoming is set for October 6th and 7th. My, that's a long ways away. Why should I care? Well, because there is no theme. Oh, now I know. Woohoo! Well, the Institutional Advancement Office invites students, faculty, staff, pretty much everybody with a pulse to submit your ideas for the 2017 homecoming theme. By the way, multiple submissions are allowed. So let that creative juices flow and submit. Because that didn't look good. That didn't sound good, did it? Okay, well,
Make Defiance go out with a bang next year.
see, now that's what I should have said. Look at that. Oh, man, instead I just bungled my way through it. Anyway, the theme, I lost my place. Let's see. DC colors are not mandatory to use, so feel free to use whatever colors you want. Above all, let's make it F-U-N, fun. The winner will receive a gift certificate for 2 large pizzas from Domino's, and of course, bragging rights for being selected as the 2017 Homecoming Theme Master. Submit your winning theme to alumni at defiance.edu. The deadline is noon on Friday, so if you get it in at 12:01.
Friday, gotta
You're out of
get
luck.
down on Friday.
By the way, I've already submitted my theme, and that is the 2017 Defiance College Homecoming.
Mind-blowing, creative, out of this world.
It is. It's original.
The Defiance Area Chamber of Commerce is offering 2 $1,000 non-renewable college scholarships this year.
$1,000.
Defiance College is a member of the Chamber of Commerce, which in turn makes you and other qualified to be eligible for these scholarships.
Yes.
If you would like to apply for this $1,000 scholarship,
$1,000.
Really?
applications should be mailed to the Defiance Area Chamber of Commerce office at 325 Clinton Street in Defiance. No later than March 17th, 2017.
Hand delivering will not give you an advantage.
I was going to say something funny, but then I forgot what I was going to say.
Well, because my part was hilarious.
I suppose.
Yeah, you suppose hilarious.
Hey,
Yeah.
Habitat for Humanity fundraiser.
Yes.
Um,
Is that fund or fundraiser?
I think it would be. I mean, if you did the second part, it would be like fun. Drazer.
Fund. Oh,
Drazer.
okay.
Drazer.
Now I
Drazer.
understand.
So yeah, fundraiser.
Okay, I understand.
Yeah. Hey.
I'm sorry I interrupted.
That's okay. This year they will be having a fundraiser to support the upcoming spring break trip to build houses in Alabama. If you go into Buffalo Wild Wings on Monday, February 20th, and if you print out the flyer from Riley Amsfa, you will be able to get 10% off of your total bill.
10%?
And it will be donated
Whoa.
to the Defiance College Habitat for Humanity and help support them for their trip down to Alabama for spring break.
I got a quick question. Why is a W called dub?
It just is.
I don't know. I say B-dubs. What do you guys say?
People in Columbus say BW3s.
I've never heard
Well, why
that
is it
way.
called
I know like
Buffalo
the
Wild
very
Wings?
first B-dubs or Buffalo Wild Wings was started in Columbus.
The very first one?
Yes.
But Buffalo Wild Wings, there's only 2 dubs. So why is it BW3?
Let's see.
Do you know? Do you have any?
Oh, look at this. Good old Google. The BW3's nickname is just nonsense.
What?
That's what
so
it says. But the original joint was called Buffalo Wild Wings and Weck.
And what?
Weck.
Weck?
Weck.
You mean wreck?
Weck.
Wreck?
Weck.
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 Oh,
So that's 3 dubs.
Being a popular sandwich in New York consisting of roast beef and
I thought you said the first one was in Columbus.
right, but they brought the sandwich from New York and they combined it with Buffalo Wild Wings
To make BW3s. And
Bang, bang.
here it sticks.
Yeah.
They don't even have that sandwich on the
They don't
menu.
even have the sandwich on the menu.
Huh. See if I go there again. I'm just saying. They are not a sponsor of the show currently or forever after. No, actually, BW3 does wonderful things for the college and just the Habitat for Humanity fundraiser.
Yep.
Get out there, go support them if you can. The Habitat for Humanity. Hey, this is The Session with Billy and Ryan and Marissa. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to another segment of Talk of the Clock. As you can tell, we're still in the Sarek Center, but that's all right. Hopefully it warms up soon. But today's question is, would you prefer Backstreet Boys or NSYNC? Let's get to it. Backstreet Boys or NSYNC?
Backstreet Boys all the way.
Backstreet Boys or NSYNC?
NSYNC. Backstreet Boys.
Backstreet Boys.
Backstreet Boys or NSYNC?
Backstreet Boys.
Backstreet Boys or NSYNC?
NSYNC.
Backstreet Boys or NSYNC?
Backstreet Boys.
NSYNC or Backstreet Boys?
Drake. Nickelback.
Welcome back to the session. Today in the studios we have Mckenzie Combs, the chair of the food committee.
You did it. Yeah. Woohoo! All right, so we're going to look for an update here. You know, obviously there's been some big changes to the food service here on campus. Explain that to us real quick.
So we recently had our dining service at Sodexo, and they've recently changed to Hallmark. One thing that the students have really bothered them was that they weren't getting to voice their opinions.
Okay.
You know, whether it was too much pasta or not enough Asian food. Like, they weren't just listening to us, especially with the cleanliness of the bowls and everything. So
Okay.
we just wanted to make sure that the students were happy, because this is their home and it should be treated like their home. And I know President Mankey went to a college who had Hallmark and thought that they would be a decent food service that we would have. And so far, I think everyone's really enjoyed it.
So off the air, you were talking about how, you know, the students were complaining about those things, and through, you know, I'll say through the food committee, you know, they expressed those concerns to the administration. Is that true?
Yes.
And then, you know, there was a change. I will say a grassroots change by the students.
Yeah, it was a change that had been needing for a long time. I know a lot of people, like, when it was cold outside, they wanted soup, and they just didn't seem as accommodating as the students were wanting. So the more complaints that we got, the more that we realized that action needed to take.
So there you go, students. You know, if you don't see something you like here, there is an avenue to change some things if you go through the proper channels.
So one of the changes occurred right next to the Hickory studio, the Hive. I can say firsthand that the food is a lot better here, especially with the Hive. I feel like
Well, there hasn't been any food here for a couple years, Billy.
that
at the Hive.
well, that is true. Well, when I was
So
on
it's much better.
right? Well, when I was on campus, you kind of just had your basic like your chicken fingers and everything like that. But now you have more of an option. Especially you can build your own sandwiches
Here at the Hive, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. And I believe that Hallmark will have a better impact on our school than Sodexo.
You know, of the three of you here in the studio with us, of course, is Mckenzie and Billy and Jake. Jake's been quiet, but he's still here.
Well, Billy was talking about his experiences on campus. I was born and raised in Defiance.
Where's this going?
I've been a commuter student for my 3 years here.
Okay.
And I did have the commuter meal plan with Sodexo.
As a freshman, you said?
As a freshman.
Earlier
so that
off
would have
the
been
year.
2 years ago.
Okay.
So they still have that now, as far as I understand, and is it like the same idea?
You every $50 that you spend, you get an extra $5 on it. So I think it's a little bit better of a
10%?
deal.
Oh yeah.
And you know, like they have shown great hospitality in the Hive and everything else. And I mean, the Hive is alive now. That's something that's been going around. The hashtag, the Hive is
it?
alive. You know,
I do like that.
The
saying.
Hive is alive.
Yeah, so I do recommend it because a lot of the commuters do like to hang out in the Hive, and you know, we're trying to rebuild that area and make it more recreational and a fun place for everyone.
And I can beat Billy in ping pong while we're there.
Yeah, we'll see about that, Jake.
Well, it definitely is nice to see students here in the Hive. You know, this studio has been here for, I don't know, 18 months or so.
Yeah.
And the Hive was dead for a long time, so it was really kind of sad.
It was like a ghost town.
It
I'm
absolutely
not gonna
was.
lie.
So
Yeah.
it's nice to see it revived. Mckenzie, earlier you were talking about meal plans. Can you talk about, upgrading meal plans and things like that?
Yeah, so with our previous meal plan providers, a lot of people really liked Munch Money. So Domino's, Papa John's, and Big B. So there's an unlimited, a 14, a 10 meal plan, and commuter meal plans. With all of those, the less meals that you get, the more Munch Money you have. So if you have a 10 meal plan, you'll have like $225, and 14, it's like $150. So with our last provider, we've seen a lot of people, wanting the Munch Money, wanting the pizza places, the coffee, and everything. So
Outside of campus.
Yes, so they would drop the 14 to either a 10 meal plan, or they're unlimited to a 14. Whereas just within the semester alone, we've had more people move up in the meal plan. So a lot of them really like the food here. They enjoy it. So they want the unlimited. They want the 14. They want to eat here more often. They think that that's more of a value than having a few extra dollars in Munch Money.
Hey, anything to keep you guys on campus.
Yeah, exactly.
Make the campus feel alive. Not just the Hive, the whole campus. I think if a student has a suggestion, what's the best way to make those suggestions about the food?
If anyone has a complaint, a suggestion, or something that they'd like to add, there is a suggestion box in the cafeteria. They have a board up there, and it'll say suggestion box, and they will go and they will write it up on a board, or post it up on a board, and then write a response to it, or how they want to fix it.
Nice.
So everything that has been
nice.
Yeah.
everything that has been listed up there, they have tried to accommodate to. So make sure that you guys are speaking out, because if they don't hear it and they don't know it, how are they supposed to fix it?
Very good. And I'm assuming you can do that anonymously.
Yes.
Absolutely. Well, that's kind of why we don't have a board out here for, suggestions. This is a dictatorship.
Right.
Yeah, Ryan, you run the show.
I do run the show.
So if you guys have any more suggestions, or if you guys want to hear anything around campus that you want to see change, just speak up. Just like how the students did here for the meals in the caf and in the Hive, bringing the Hive back. It's just speaking out loud and hearing what you want to hear. But thank you again, Mckenzie, for coming on the show.
Thanks for having me.
And we will be right back with the session with Billy and Ryan.
Hey, this is Nate Hicks, and you're listening to The Session.
This is Gabriel Marquez, with the president of Tau Kappa Epsilon, and you're listening to The Session.
Welcome back to the session with Billy and Ryan.
Hey, we need help! Who is that? You guys hear that?
Sounds
I
like
don't know.
Help! Well, actually, that's just me. But
Oh.
Empty Bowls really needs your help. They need volunteers. I almost said fundraisers. They need volunteers to help them throughout the day. That is February 16th from 4:30 to 7. Pretty much, if you show up during those hours and say, I'd love to volunteer, they would be happy to have you.
Yep.
This is serious, folks. They need you.
You scratch their back, they'll scratch yours.
Well, don't make it weird, Billy, okay?
I'm not trying to make it weird. I'm just saying, man, like, if you go out there, you help them out, I'm sure they'll help you out.
Billy's writing checks that they can't cash.
It's a great resume builder.
Anyway, get a hold of somebody from the social work program, and they can help there. Wow, that was really bad. I'm gonna start that over again. You don't even have to take that out.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna leave it in there. This is live.
Sweet.
Get a hold of somebody from the social work program, and they will put you to work. Again, that's February 16th from 4:30 to 7 for the Empty Bowls program. Billy, you said you were going to tell them how to get a hold of us.
Yes.
Did you remember?
Why, yes, I.
You have the paper in front of you.
Yes, I will. Hey, find us on
Fakebook?
Fakebook.
It has been that kind of a day, folks.
Yep. Find us on Facebook by searching the Session DC. Email us at thesession@defiance.eu.
Yep.
And follow us on Twitter at @thesession_DC.
This is The Session with Billy and Ryan. He's Billy. I'm Ryan. And Lonely Marissa. Jake, I hope you had a good time. We will see you next time. This is The Session with Billy and Ryan.